Good day sa ating lahat mga ka-teach. I am back with another good news to share. For today, isa na namang company ang naghahanap ng mga teachers niya, and I pray that isa sa inyo ay qualified and eventually magiging part ng company na to. Without further ado, let's begin. The company I am talking about is JOYTALK. JOYTALK is one of the promising Korean companies that render a high rating of positive feedbacks from teachers. Students are basically Koreans, of course. The qualifications the company is asking are quite higher as compared to most Chinese companies. Trivia lang sa mga nagnanais na maging part ng mga Korean companies, they have higher standards as compared to other foreign companies talaga. The company is looking for teachers who have 1 year of online teaching. This is a must. One thing more, a candidate should be a degree holder and of course, must be of legal age to work. Like any other online companies, as for its technical requirements, it's necessary to work with your laptop or desktop. Phones are not allowed. There must be a webcam because in this company, teachers educate students using video calls. Applicants must use a noise cancelling headset. And finally, your internet must be stable, meaning it must be wired. The rate is a little higher than other ESL companies. It pays 70 pesos every 20-minute class and 90 pesos for a 30-minute class. Classes are not booked, okay? Students are regular and they will be assigned to teachers. Classes are from 6 p.m. to 12 midnight Korean time. Note that Korean time is an hour ahead sa atin, so sa Philippine time, 5 p.m. to 11 p.m. Mondays to Fridays lang ang classes, kaya rest days ang Saturdays at Sundays. The company doesn't require the teachers to open all the 6 hours from 5 p.m. to 11 p.m. But at least commit your 4 hours every day. Pwede kang mag full-time or part-time. Talking about the hiring process, well, halos the same process lang naman like any other companies. First is to send your CV to the email provided. I will leave the email address on the description box below. After you send your CV, just wait for the company's reply. Maybe give them at least 3 days to 1 week. Instructions shall be given once you receive an email. Usually, the instructions would be adding the HR manager or the hiring manager for that matter on Skype and a possible schedule of your initial interview. The initial interview would be with a Filipino manager first. Once you passed it, then he or she will endorse you for your final interview with the Korean owner or the Korean manager. And if you pass the final interview, then you may start working with them. May I just give some hints concerning the initial and final interviews which will be given? This information came from friends and teachers whom I interviewed who worked and been working in this company. According to them, the initial interview usually lasts from 5 minutes to 10 minutes. The Filipino manager will test your fluency by letting you introduce yourself and asking one or maybe a couple of questions about yourself, followed by a pronunciation drill using tongue twisters, and finally, testing your vocabulary proficiency by asking you to give the antonyms or synonyms of given words. Again, trivia lang, halos lahat ng Korean companies do the same test because pronunciation, grammar, and vocabulary are very essential skills sa kanila. Believe me, I worked with Koreans for 10 years. When all these skills are shown satisfactory, then you proceed to the final interview, this time with the Korean manager already. Well, it's the same. It's a very short interview, around 5 to 10 minutes. Again, the most important skill here is your pronunciation. He or she listens to your pronunciation by asking you some questions concerning your teaching experience. Also, your availability is relevant since classes are not booked. but assigned. So make sure to fix the time you could commit to the company before taking the final interview. There you go, teachers. That is Joy Talk. I hope the information given in this video will be helpful for your application journey. Disclaimer lang before I would say goodbye na I am not connected with this company. I only know some people working here, so I got some of the information from them. Again, this is Miss Adele, and thank you for your time. Have a nice day, everyone. Goodbye.